welcome back to another episode of Tony Climbs. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to all who celebrate. If I don't make another video by the time the holidays roll around. Jumping into this here, we have a yellow climb downstairs. We're downstairs where we climbed Monday, and starting off here just with the standard yellow, red, green, purple, and then attempt some orange climbs after that. That's kind of the main strategy so far. We got this red climb here, nice and easy. Stand up, touch the top, one hand, two hands. Happy with that. Yet again for the green one, similar thing. Grab onto that there. Stand up. This I'm not gonna lie, I kind of did this weird. I like pinched onto that foothold there, stepped up, and then I went for the big hold there. So I don't know, maybe that was a thing, but hey, it worked out eventually. Then do this purple one here, and able to really lean over, get my feet up, and then I step over and I miss, and I like almost barn door, but I was able to like completely stabilize myself, so I was happy with that. And then we did this purple one here, which you're supposed to start in a heel hook, which this is not a new climb to me. I've done this climb before, a long time ago, maybe a month ago at this point. And I was like, maybe I started like this. That was definitely not the right call. So that was just me like trying to not be insane. Then I was like, okay, it's very clearly a heel hook, and I take my right hand with the thumb and I kind of crimp the top little like the top little point of the volume, and that's how I'm able to get this nice heel hook in. Touch the start. We're officially started now on this climb. And swing over. And I just fall off. I immediately fall off, and I realize I have to kind of pinch it from below on this, and that's how it's going to work. And so I'm like, okay, let's try it one more time. I already know how to start this. Do the nice little crimp. Hit the heel hook. Touch. Pinch onto this. Instead, I actually just pinch on this immediately, which felt a lot better because I was able to shift my body weight over sooner, and I wasn't like a big swing. And then from here, it was pretty, not basic, but pretty standard for a purple climb. This hold, not great. Really like slopey and just not it. And then that top hold, really good. Not really good, but good enough. Now this orange climb I mentioned on Monday, I needed to set my foot on top, so that's exactly what I did this time when I came into it. So clearly reviewing your climbing does have some benefit. I was able to completely stand up on it, and then here I was able to just shift my body weight completely on the other side of this, put my foot up onto that hold, stand up, and match the top. It felt super easy, so I was pretty happy with that. Now, from here on out, all these climbs are brand new. They had just gotten set less than an hour before. Well, the set had just finished, like, I think it was like 20 or 30 minutes before we came up here and started to climb. So that first green one, super easy. Now this orange one is actually really interesting and kind of tricky here. You have to, like, I did it by like swapping fingers here. So you see I stick my middle finger in, and then I like pull my pointer finger out on my left hand, and then I'm able to kind of shift over and then get my left hand out there, step onto the wall. I don't really know what that orange like hold is there for. I didn't use it for a foot or a hand hold, so I wasn't 100% sure what it was there for, but I was able to get to the top and finish it. Very happy with that. Now this black one, I immediately clocked that I think this is a very, very soft black. I think calling it a V4 is maybe an understatement, but technically black climbs go from V4 to V6. So I didn't want to call it like a V3, but this definitely did. This was a very soft black climb, I will say that much. Definitely not as easy as the next climb coming up, but it was definitely an easy climb. I was able to match that, pinch that there. And now, although this climb I think is easier than the black, the one that we just saw, in terms of like raw strength required, this is much easier. Where the climb I think is much more difficult is the endurance aspect of it, because you're not completely upside down, but you are, you know, very much on a very steep incline here, and there it's just a long climb, so it's a lot of endurance. So that's kind of why I would give this a V4 rating. Just like the holds are very nice. If this was shorter, easy V3, but since it's pretty long, I think V4 is appropriate for this one. Now this time I wasn't able to take a photo. I wasn't, not that I wasn't able, I just didn't take a photo of it. I forgot. So I just wanted to try this black climb here, just see what it, you know, what it had to offer. Realized I had to kind of pinch that there, and then I was able to pinch that and my hand just slipped right off. Oh well, it happens. Moving along here, came to the other side, working on this green climb now. Step up, and one hand on the top, two hands on the top. Nice and easy. Right next door to the green climb is this purple one. And start off with a couple crimps. Bump that right hand up if you're tall enough. And then this hold here, really nice. Stand up and reach for the top. And then I did some weird, really high feet. Don't have to do that, but yeah. Then I tried this blue climb here. I gave it a V5 rating because I think if I can make this first move, the rest of it seems very approachable. So it might be a V5, but I could be wildly undergrading it also. So take that with a grain of salt, because I am definitely not an expert in trying the blue climbs and giving them a solid grade. This purple one here, I just had to kind of balance and get my, like, kind of in a knee bar to free my left hand. And then here, you just got to trust that right foot there, grab onto that top, 1, 2, feeling solid. Coming down to the last 3 climbs now. We got the green climb here, stepping up, one hand up high, then we get a high foot over to this green hold here, and then I forgot about that little green rail. Once I got that green rail though, I was able to walk the feet up the volume a little bit up to those holds, and one hand, 2 hands, nice and easy. This red climb, nothing too much to say about it. Not super easy for a red, not super hard for a red, just a what you would expect from a Seattle bouldering project red climb. Here, I just kind of shifted my body, make sure I didn't like kind of barn door, and then made the top. Last but certainly not least, this yellow climb. Just nice and easy, one hand after the other, working your way up to the top. One hand up, 2 hands up, nice finish to the session. Tail of the tape here, we got pretty good. Obviously I struggled with that purple one downstairs a little bit. Not a big deal, really not worried about that. Really happy I was able to complete a black climb. Obviously it was on the softer side, but still, a black climb is a black climb. So that is exciting in my opinion. And yeah, other than that, solid session, felt really good, feeling better than I have been, so that's always nice. So yeah, let me know any comments you have down below, and thanks for watching. Keep on climbing.